5 YouTubers with the most bizarre obsessions. We're all fascinated by YouTubers, but we're also interested in their favorite things. Some of them are captivated by the weirdest of subjects, and they aren't afraid to express them in their videos. People get hooked on particular items because a unique stimulation occurs in their brain that makes them feel satisfied or joyful. So, to put it in another way, individuals may get obsessed with virtually anything. Isn't that strange? But wait until the climax of the video to see what happens. Today we will be going to show you 5 YouTubers that have the weirdest obsessions. Number 5. LIZA, KOSHY, and eating. One could be a strange obsession that we all have, and in one of her videos, this YouTuber transformed it into one of the funniest things she's ever seen. Yes, eating food every day is natural, but when we're bored, it becomes a crazy activity that we can't stop doing. Any reason to consume extra food is a good one. LIZA had to clear out the fridge so she could eat her pizza before it spoils. But don't worry, she still burns calories by cooking her meals for too long on the stove. When she attempts to engage in any kind of physical exercise, her face soon turns into a cake. For the most part, we can't connect with her, but there are some distinctions, such as the fact that we just think about it and we don't really do it. While we wait for a new video, we can still follow her on Twitter to learn about her love for McDonald's. This girl can't seem to stop herself from eating. However, if eating has become a true addiction and you are suffering, you should see a doctor to discuss this severe issue. LIZA KOSHY seems to be in great health, and we are aware that this is just an exaggeration. There is nothing to be concerned about, unless you are concerned about the cake that is going to be consumed. Number 4. MEYER and graveyards. This YouTuber is now uploading videos of herself experimenting with various items. What we like most is that As Seen on TV segment, in which she gives the crazy stuff she sees in advertisements a try. But do you recall when her YouTube channel first began? You can figure out what her name is by looking at it. MEYER, a graveyard girl, was fascinated with the paranormal and enjoyed visiting cemeteries to sense the presence of spirits. She enjoyed shooting photos or just wandering around to see what was going on. The YouTuber even asked someone to join her on a tour of her beloved graveyard. But what could be so fascinating about this spooky location? Bunny's first video, which she uploaded 6 years ago, is about her worst ghost hunting encounter. When the young lady was simply hanging out in a rundown cemetery, she came upon a poem on a gravestone. She chose to photograph it, despite the fact that she felt terrible about it, and terrible things occurred to her for months after that day. We understand why you get fascinated with the sensation and want to learn more about it when you experience odd occurrences like that. If you're interested in paranormal encounters, she has a lot of them on her channel. Take a peek at some of her older videos. Number 3. Rachel, LEVIN, and Disney princesses. This YouTuber is regarded as a beauty expert, which explains why she admires some of the most gorgeous ladies we've ever seen. Rachel also enjoys telling us about topics that teenage girls may connect with, and she enjoys having a good time. So, what happens when she combines those 3 elements, RCL Beauty 101 and those who share a strange interest in common? We all like Disney princesses. But Rachel isn't just having a slumber party and watching her favorite movies. She and her friends took on the roles of these characters and had a lot of fun doing so. On top of that, she accomplished this in some of her most famous YouTube videos, such as Disney princesses at a pool party or a carpool trip, returning to school or attending prom. And with 8 videos like that, it's clear she's a little obsessed in the nicest manner possible. All of the ladies dressed up as their favorite characters, and it was fun to watch them in 2017 performing things we regularly do. They went on dates, wanted to be independent, felt rejected at school, had a large number of friends, and liked to dress up as men or wear the most gorgeous clothes. There was always at least one Disney princess you could connect to it, no matter what they did. The preoccupation is the greatest way to define RCL Beauty 101, as well as beauty, pleasure, and teenage life. Number 2. Tyler OAKLEY and TV shows. There's nothing wrong with watching TV on the weekend. We've already seen a lot of these YouTubers' videos. While in college, Tyler Oakley began creating films to amuse his friends. He currently has almost 8 million subscribers that watch him. But what is it that this young guy enjoys watching? Tyler not only enjoys CBS television shows like The Amazing Race and Big Brothers, but he lives them as well. He and his buddy would have their own Big Brother at someone's home every summer. They'd also arrange their own incredible race around their hometown. They were in groups and drove around town, participating in various tasks. So, one of the highlights of his life was undoubtedly when he and his closest buddy, Corey Cole, were chosen to compete in the real-life television show The Amazing Race. But just because he was already a viral phenomenon on the internet didn't make it any easier for him to go on his journey. He, like everyone else, had to create a video audition and go through the whole procedure. We would have asked him to be a competitor without hesitation if we were the casting directors. The two buddies fought for a $1 million reward, but Tyler was more concerned about the experience. Number 1. Miranda sings and herself. Who is this YouTube character's greatest fan? It's most likely her. This character was developed by Colleen Ballinger as a parody of individuals who can't sing yet aren't afraid to upload recordings of themselves online. Miranda Sings is a terrible singer who thinks she'll be the next big star. She wasn't entirely incorrect, as she did become an online star, although not in the manner she had anticipated. She hasn't been hesitant about offering free vocal lessons from the beginning of her YouTube career, claiming to be a professional singer. The YouTuber was also prepared to perform a song requested by her one and only viewer in her second video. Miranda has since decorated her walls with self-portraits, assumed that everyone would want to behave and look like her, and ensured that she was the focus of attention. She even had a #1 hit before anybody else had heard of it. Do the Miranda. The YouTuber's song encouraged everyone to quit partying and start dancing like her. Miranda Sings doesn't have to feel self-conscious about her obsession with herself. We adore her just as much as she loves us. If you, like us, can't get enough of her, don't miss her show Haters Back Off, which is available on Netflix. Whose obsession among the 5 YouTubers do you think is the weirdest? Along with that, is there any strange stuff you like doing as well? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Before leaving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications of our future content. With that being said, see you in the next one.